G'day everyone and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I'll be going through the top 10 draft picks, seeing whether or not the players deserve their spot in the top 10 or whether or not they didn't. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, could you please show me your support by liking the video as well as subscribing to the channel if you guys are new. Enough wasting your time, let's get straight into it. At pick 1, Richmond Tigers selected Sam Lelo. Obviously there's always a lot of hype building up to see who gets that number 1 draft pick. He's a powerful midfielder slash forward. He became an All-Australian player during the under-16 level. In his previous year, he averaged 23 disposals a game, but his career best game was against the Murray Bush Rangers back in round 12, where he got 34 disposals. And before being picked up by the Richmond Tigers, he previously played for the Western Victorian Rebels. Moving on to pick number 2 is Finn Sullivan. Believe it or not, I actually thought Finn Sullivan would be pick number 1 in this draft. And looking at his career stats, it's pretty obvious why I did think that. People have been saying that O'Sullivan plays pretty similar to the player Luke Davies-Uniacke. He's a midfielder who has proven how to dominate against their opponents over the last 2 years. He won the 2022 Best and Fairest at the AFL National Development, but he didn't have the greatest start to the 2024 season after injuring his thumb in the very first round. He will no longer be playing for the Oakley Chargers and will be making his debut next year in 2025 for the North Melbourne Kangaroos. At pick number 3, Carlton Blues have selected Jagger Smith. Although Carlton were originally locked in to have pick 3 a few months ago, but after working some magic during the trade period, they somehow convinced West Coast Eagles to give up their number 3 spot in the draft and hand it over to Carlton. And let's just say if Jagger Smith ends up being an absolute gun, West Coast probably would have regretted not picking him up at pick 3. But I'm sure this is a decision that Carlton will never regret. Just like the previous 2 names, Jagger is also a midfielder. He averaged 29 disposals as well as 82% efficiency. He finished 3rd in the Lark Medal, which is pretty much the Brownlow for junior teams. He was named the captain of the All-Australian team, and before being picked up by the Carlton Blues, he played for the Oakley Chargers. At pick number 4, the Adelaide Crows selected Sid Draper. 4 for 4 for midfielders. At the under-18 level, Draper was able to go back-to-back in the All-Australian team. Once playing for the senior level, he averaged 22 disposals a game. He's shown how good he can play in the midfield with having breaking speed and elite agility. In 2023, he was given the AFL Life Members Award, which was recently won by Lachie Whitfield, as well as Sam Walsh and Hayden Young. He was picked up by the Adelaide Crows and previously played for the South Adelaide Football Club. At pick number 5, this is easily the biggest name in this year's draft, being Levi Ashcroft. Brother of Will Ashcroft and son of Marcus Ashcroft. This was originally meant to be Melbourne's pick at pick 5, but after the Demons placed a bid on Levi Ashcroft, Brisbane had no choice but to match the bid and took Levi Ashcroft as well as Melbourne's 5th pick. And after winning a premiership for the Sandringham Dragons, Levi Ashcroft will now move on to the 2025 season playing for the reigning premiers as the Brisbane Lions alongside his brother. Moving on to pick number 6 is Harvey Langford. After being sent back to pick number 6 after placing a bid on Levi Ashcroft, they decided to make the decision to draft Harvey Langford. He's a left footer and a decently tall midfielder. He was a joint winner of the Lark Medal after averaging 25 disposals a game. He was awarded his club's MVP as well as an All-Australian honour. And before being pinched by the Melbourne Demons, he was showing off his elite AFL skills at the Dandenong Stingrays. At pick number 7 is Josh Smiley. Well, he sounds like a happy bloke, doesn't he? He's a versatile player who can play in the midfield as well as down back. He was given the opportunity to captain under-18s against Footscray as well as Coburg. In 2024, he seemed to dominate in the Eastern Ranges, but not as much in Vic Metro. But hopefully he can find a lot of success in 2025 in either the back line or the midfield of the Richmond Tigers. At pick number 8 is Toby Traglia. I am certainly not saying that right. He's a midfielder who previously played for the Bendigo Pioneers. He finished 5th in the Lark Medal after receiving a total of 15 votes, and in the same year he received a spot in the All-Australian team. He finished 2nd in the 2K time trial, meaning that he has got a bit of speed on him. Fun fact, the Saints have only had 4 top 10 draft picks within the last decade. Meaning that with them having 2 top 10 draft picks this year, hopefully they can find a bit of success in their side in 2025. At pick number 9 is Leonardo Lombard. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this clip of him going around on social media of him at the draft the other night.
Pretty great, extremely grateful to win that.
Well done, Leo. Congratulations, you're a son.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh.
He's an explosive ball-winning midfielder who has already won a premiership, which is really good for a side like Gold Coast who have never won a premiership. He was a joint winner in the Lark Medal and is also an All-Australian player. He has been a Sun for a while though, considering before he was picked up by the Gold Coast Suns in the AFL League, he played for the Gold Coast Suns Academy. And final pick of the video being pick 10 is Alex Tauru, the second top 10 draft pick that the Saints picked up. Taru is a tall defender whose ability in the air made him a standout player in the Vic Country team. Throughout his career, he's seen a lot of the football in lots of different ways, as he did play in the midfield, the back line, and in the forward line. And during the draft combine, he had the best running vertical leap out of everyone. And that will wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, could you please show me that by liking the video as well as subscribing to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you all in the next one.